Right, last time we came up against Chester, it didn't really work out our way in any way, shape or form. What are we going to do different this time?
I think we're going to keep 11 men on the pitch. I think just go for it. We've got to not be worried. Got to forget what happened last time and just do what we've been doing at home that's been keeping us winning.
Personally, for you, how do you feel it's going?
Good. I think we just got to sort out the away form. I think at home we look like a different team. So I don't know why that is. We've had a chat and hopefully we can rectify it.
So the players, because it does seem, it's the same team, and the style and difference in football between home and away is just unbelievable. Any explanation?
We've been asking ourselves the same question, but we're all going with the same mindset as we are at home. But for one reason or another, it's not working.
Yeah, and do you think in the end that is going to be at the detriment of the playoff places?
Yeah, it's always going to play a part. We've got to sort it out now if we're going to have a chance. So our next away game is massive. But we're just going to take every game as it comes and we'll see where we go from there.
Yeah, we'll get through Chester on Saturday first. It sounds like it's going to be a really big crowd, so it should be a great atmosphere.
Yeah, hopefully. The more the merrier. We always need the support. And hopefully, what is it, 8 in a row now at home? We can make it 8 out of 8, hopefully.
Because there'll be a lot of people that come on Saturday who haven't been to Sincilbank before, so it's time to showcase the club.
Well, hopefully we can play good football and get a win, keep a clean sheet, that's always big.
Lovely, that'll do me, thank you.
Marcus, how much sort of like does a defeat like you had against Bristol, how much does it affect you when you sort of like come to then your next sort of like home game, or does it feel so sort of Jekyll and Hyde in terms of how it is?
Well, the lads feel the same. Me personally, I've took what I've needed from the game, and we're going to try and work on it as best we can. I'm ready to go for the next game.
I mean, the thing that sort of struck me against Bristol was it seemed like it really was a struggle to create anything at times, especially during the second half where they seemed to just park the bus.
Yeah, first half we were on the back foot a lot. We was defending a lot, and it was disappointing when the goal went in. Second half we played a bit better, but they were just 2-0 up by then, so they didn't have anything to play for. They just chilled and waited the game out, so it was hard for us, but that's how it goes sometimes.
Is as much as it's sort of like you're strong at home, is there any concern about the fact that, okay, we didn't create anything last weekend? Does that play on your minds when it comes to actually coming to play the next game, be it wherever it is, if it's at home, even where you've done well?
Sometimes. For me, I've been talking to the lads downstairs and I feel the same no matter what. Like, I'll go into every game trying to do my best. I want to score goals, I want to create goals. But it's not in my mind.
Yeah. And something that stood out for me over the last few weeks is sort of like the understanding that you and Jake Caprice have, especially how you're performing as well as you are at home. I mean, how's sort of like the understanding between you and him? Is it something that you built up over the last couple of weeks?
Yeah, we get on really well. We just tell each other to express ourselves and do our own things, and we've got a similar play style. He's very attack-minded, and so am I. So I think we work well together, yeah.
Yeah. Has that been sort of like a good little thing to build up over the last couple of weeks?
Yeah, definitely, but I noticed it from my first ever game playing. He was a nice creative right-back to play with, and it's what I really like, a give and go, 1-2 kind of thing, so yeah.
How much difference does that make for you when you're playing out in that position? You know you've got someone who's actually able to sort of like help create and spark something.
It can only help. It helps me, and if we can help each other, then it's a bonus.
And obviously it's a fair bit of competition up front for places now, and obviously another striker being drafted in. I mean, how's it looking amongst the front?
I've not really. It's the first time I've seen him just then. I didn't even know he was a striker till now. So yeah, but we'll see. We're a good bunch of lads, and we all get on. So just made the best team win, hopefully.
Yeah. How is it sort of this time of year when you've had sort of like a couple of additions come in, sort of like at this moment? How is it? How do you get them to fit in, sort of like quite quickly?
I think everyone's different. We won't know until we see him train, see him play. Some people fit in straight away. Some people need a few games, but the lads will welcome him, and we'll treat him like our own. So.
What's it like in the dressing room when a new player turns up, though? Is it a bit of banter, or do you get them in quite?
Nah, they're usually quite quiet. It's just nice to meet you. How are you? What's your name? Where you from? Some lads are different, but I think he's been quiet at the minute. I'm sure he'll come out his shell soon.
Yeah, excellent stuff. Brilliant. Thanks so much, mate.
Who do you prefer to play with, Jake or Tom, behind you?
Either, they're both quality.
And overall, this away form that we keep talking about, do the players think it's a psychological thing? Do you, on the pitch, do you see your teammates and as soon as that first goal goes in, you see people's heads drop, or is it just people looking on it like that?
Yeah, I think from the outside looking in, you can only think it's psychological because it's the same team, same players, but when we're out there, we're not thinking any different, so we really can't put our finger on what's gone wrong away. We can only try and fix it, but we don't know what to fix at the minute.
And obviously there's a lot of talk about the psychological side of the game. Have you ever dealt with having a sports psychologist? Do you believe in those kind of things, or do you think it's just a load of nonsense and you just got to sort yourself out?
Yeah, I've dealt with them before. I think they can help. I think everyone's different. Me personally, I'm not sure that it helps me. I've tried in the past, but these players that use them and these players at the top of the game that use them, they say they've helped, so I think everyone's different.
And 4 months left of your loan deal. I suppose your future, you're starting to think about what you want and whether it'll be back in League Two or Conference Premier. You've been thinking much about it, or are you just trying to concentrate on something?
A little bit. You've got to think about it because it's my career at the end of the day. I just want to play every game, play the best I can. If we can be in League Two with Lincoln, that'll be a bonus. But I do want to play in the league. That's a big ambition of mine. But I'm just taking every game as it comes, and we'll see what happens.
Lovely. Cheers.